Planet Sewers, welcome back to Meeze Tropical. Man, my brain just stopped. But Africa, there we go. Ruby says hello, and this is franchise mode. So if you didn't check out the first episode, this is episode 2. So we have laid the groundwork. We have 1 habitat in, and we have 2 exhibit animals in. So this episode, we will not be adding any more animals. In this episode, we're going to be finishing off the staff support building and our building that is around our exhibits. So what I'm doing right here is finishing off the little shelter that I had made for the pangolins that we put in the last episode. So I did cheat a little. I edited out, mostly just because I forgot to put it in, a little bit of putting enrichments around the habitat for the pangolins. But as I said last episode, this habitat is really large for pangolins, so I'm probably going to move it all around anyway. It won't be this episode, probably the next one. And in the next episode, I have planned to put in the red-tailed ruffed lemurs. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, my memory is not in my favor at the moment. I'm not good with animal names. But anyway, ring-tailed. Okay, well, we're going to leave that alone. So I'm just nudging these floor pieces in so that they don't show on the edge. I actually think I may roof this, so that may all just be for naught. But anyway, it is a little trick. You can, if you choose, to separate each of those from the building and then advance move them in, which is what I did. Just highlight one, separate, and then you can push X and slide it around however you like. That was a game-breaking thing for me. It opened up so much when I figured that out. So checking on the pangolin, looking at what they need for their habitat by clicking on the pangolin and clicking on little mountain tab, which is the terrain tab. So this pangolin needs more long grass. It needs a lot more soil, and not sure what else it needs because I haven't scrolled down yet. We're gonna go ahead and take care of this. But this is the point where I'm thinking, again, this is just way too big for these little guys. But it'll do for now. It at least gives me a layout that I want for my walkthrough habitats. I'm still not sure if I want to do just 2 through here or actually do a 3rd. We'll see how it goes space-wise and animal-wise. Kind of a couple of ideas running through my head. We could probably put an exit out from behind this building right through here, because these barriers I have in, they are temporary. I just wanted to get the habitat built, make sure the animals were contained, and we'll go back and doll it up in episode 3, hopefully, as well as hopefully get in those other animals, which I can't remember the name of. Ring-tailed lemur. We're going to look them up here in a minute. Little black and red guys. So just going through, and it said it needed some sand as well. So I grabbed the sand tool, and I'm just brushing along to give it some variation. I probably should have brought the intensity or the size down just a little bit, but since I'm not sure this is going to be too permanent anyway, I'm probably already being a little too precise or whatever, since I may have to change that when I decide to go back. But what I'm looking for is all the long grass, because it's saying there's too much long grass now. Maybe that's what it said before. I mean, I just was not looking at the graph right. That happens sometimes too. Sometimes when I struggle, if this ever happens to you, maybe it'll help. where the terrain is just really giving me a hard time at getting it just right, or I'm not able to find whatever it is that's keeping me from having all green. What I will do is go through and look at whatever terrain that they need that is the most. So for the pangolin, it looks like soil, which is really boring in my opinion. But hey, to each animal their own. They like soil. If I wasn't able to just find these long grass pieces, which is why I'm zoomed in on the ground so much, is just paint the whole thing in soil and then go back and add in the others until they turn green. That's another approach that you can take instead of doing what I'm doing here, which is hunting along the barriers for long grass to get rid of. And then I remember too, part of this barrier is null. It's going around the front of that building, so that may be the culprit as well. And it's also probably incorporating whatever's underneath that building where the path was, because I don't know if all of that is path, but it is included in this habitat underneath the building there. So sometimes that could be it too. If you have a building inside, there may be terrain under there that you just can't see that's causing you not to be able to find where that long grass is in my case. So here it is out here. I was like, aha. So let's get rid of the long grass. Still looking around for it, and it may be underneath the building here. So there it was. Yep, it was hiding right under there. So everything's looking green, except for the pangolin habitat. It's looking pretty brown. But meter-wise, we're in the green. So I'm going to take a look at where I want to put these other donation boxes. In my opinion, in franchise mode, you can never have too many. Sometimes I'll go around later and I'll click and see if they're being used, and I will remove ones that are not being removed. But at first I like to give my guests every opportunity to give me their money. So it looks like we're doing pretty good money-wise. So I'm a slow builder. And a lot of times I will pause just because I don't want to deal with animal alerts. And sometimes I just forget that I am on pause and forget to put it on play. So to generate money in the beginning, it is best to have it on play. And if you're a confident player, you can always turn the speed up and let it go faster, and you'll generate money a little bit faster that way. So now we're going to check out the plants. There was one that in the habitat that didn't fit them, so I just clicked the red X on it. It'll get rid of it for me. I don't have to go find it. Sometimes I'll go find it and move it depending on what I'm doing. But we're going to just click the little bubbles inside of there. It will do the filters for me. I'm not sure if the game's always been that way, or if it was one of the updates recently, but I super love that feature. It's way better than scrolling through the filters myself and looking at that, trying to figure out which is which. And sometimes I get the icons for the biomes a little bit confused. I don't always remember which one is representing what. I don't think I want that there. I think I'm going to do some bamboo over here next to this building so that we kind of cover that facility a little bit. That negative radius isn't coming out to the path, so that's not a problem. But I do kind of want to give some screening between the path and the building since the guests are walking right by it. There we go. Get a smaller one for this corner. Alrighty, so let's see. They still need more coverage because they do have a huge habitat for them. So let's see what else we can put in. We'll put in some more bamboo. Hey, little pangolin. Sorry if you could hear my drink. Let's see. Let's go for some reeds. Let's put it by the water. That way they have some screening plants. If they get nervous, they can get around there and feel a little better, feel safer. Also, I want them to be able to use their, whoops, no, not on the tree. I want them to be able to, oh, geez. So, aligned to surface is not my friend right now. But what I'm trying to say is, that way they can use this little water area and have some screening and not get too overwhelmed. Because these are shy animals, so if they can't hide, you will get alerts that they're unhappy, they're stressed out. And that would be caused by a couple of things. One is could possibly just need to put in please do not disturb signs, which I think I'm going to do here in a minute. And I'm also going to put in the do not feed. A lot of times in sandbox mode, I'll sink them down to the ground because they're just kind of ugly signs, but I'll leave them up for this. It looks like I need some trash cans in this habitat as well. We'll take care of that. Let's see. Sounds like somebody's unhappy. They're down there. Blah. Anyway, oh, they're screaming at the pangolin. So yeah, we do need to put in some do not disturb signs. Poor pangolins. At first, let's give them some trash cans. Put this one here so they'll stop throwing trash in my habitat. How rude. And we'll put one here as they're going in. There we go. And let's see what's wrong. Yeah, they're unhappy. They're stressed out. The guests are hooting and hollering at them. So, let's see. Let's give them a little spot over here. So see, he's scurrying. He's trying to get over to his little space. Yeah, I think this is way too big for them. They need to be able to get to their little hideouts a lot faster. Let's see. Well, while it's so large, we can also kind of give them multiple spots to hide too until we're ready to shrink down the habitat and give them less space. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Oh, so the keeper can't make it out here. I guess he doesn't want to crawl through there. What's that? He's just throwing their food on the ground. I cannot talk. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's see. Let's go find the aquatic door or archway. There we go. We'll put that one. And they should be able to walk through that now. Oh, come on. Come here, you. There it goes. Nope. Yep. Right there. Let's go with the square. Oh. Let's see. Maybe I do need the arch. I can see the floor. I don't know, but I might get rid of the floor. Let's go with this one. I don't have to worry about it. There we go. That way if I get rid of the floor, then I get rid of the floor. If I don't, then it covers it up. Where was I? What else? Let's see. Plants. What was I doing that distracted me? Let's see. Traversible area. Let's see if that solved the problem. And yeah. Okay, they can make it all through the habitat now. So I'm so happy for that tool. Instead of just guessing if your, what do you call them? Your staff can walk around the habitat or not. Alright, let's come back out here. And what else do I need in here? Oh, I have the water here. Let's see. Education. Alright, so let's put that in for the pangolins. And what else? Thinking about where I want to put some things. So we'll grab the speaker. And where do I want to put it? Well, let's put it right here for now. on the back side of that. Nobody's gonna notice it there. They can hear it. There we go. So I have room for a couple more speakers so that we have some happy guests. Oh, that guest turned red, so it means it is listening to two things at once. It makes them unhappy. So bring that radius down a little bit. And let's see. No. Get another one of these. Let's put one over here. And later on, we'll doll these up some. But for right now, I just want to get them in so that guests are aware of what is in here and they can learn something about the pangolins. Alrighty. So what are we going to do next? Okay. Let's see. I took out a little bit. I was just scrolling around and looking. So, red ruffed lemur. That is their name. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get one. See how much they are. Let's see what currency is needed to buy them. So red ruffed lemur. Okay. So for gold ones, they're expensive. Non-gold ones are not too expensive. So I'm going to hold off. Like I said earlier in the episode, we weren't going to put one in, but they're definitely going to be next. So I'll say hello to that person that came to visit us really quick so I can get some conservation credits. And I cut a little bit out. I was just scrolling around and looking at things, probably getting a plan for myself. So right now I am putting in lights because it's dark again. So it's a good time to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go around and set down lights where I can see how they light up and what kind of radius they have since it is nighttime. I do kind of have random patterns to my building. I'm really trying to avoid building it dark, but I may just have to give up at that and continue on with my two buildings that I have going here. They need roofs. Also the rain on the last episode kind of distracted me. Alright, so they're stressed out again, and we talked about it before, some things to do, so I probably do need to go ahead and let's go to facilities, and I'll do that after this. We're going to give them a little hut first. So even though I'm probably going to make this a smaller habitat for now, since they're so far away from their shelter, I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple of little huts here, little tunnels, and I'm turning them so that if the animal goes inside, the people cannot look at them directly. And let's put a little bit of bedding underneath them. So, did I put any in here? No, I'm horrible. Let's give them a little bit of bedding under here. We'll give them a little bit more in case they have babies. All right, and then we'll put some underneath each of these little huts. So it kind of gives them different spots that they can get into so they can get away from the guests. And this one's turned the wrong way, but oh well. Alright, and for education, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to put some speakers. Let's see, first, let's put ambient speakers inside here. So those will help. Let's pick a size, a song, as a soundtrack. There we go, for them as well. And we'll change the color. Let's see, what shall we pick for them? We'll pick that one, Asian Forest. And then we're gonna put one in each of these little tunnels. There we go. And let's get one over here. And that way it will help drown out the guests. And It should help with the animals not being so stressed out. And let's see. Now let's go get the Do Not Disturb sign. And there is a heat map for this. There we go. So that will tell me how far I need to space these apart. So we're going to put one here. And we want to keep the path covered. Like I said, sometimes I will just sink these right into the ground. They'll still work. Their radius will go down a little bit. Let's see, since the guests can't walk out there, I just need the path to be blue. I'm going to have to put 2 over here to make it work. So right as they come in, right as they go around the corner, and then it has the same radius for the Do Not Feed sign. So I'm just going to keep them close to where I have the Do Not Disturb, and that should cover everything, and hopefully we won't get any more alerts about stressed out pangolins. Alright, there we go. So that takes care of that. And let's see what to do next. I would really like that archway to be in the middle. Thinking about that. Trying to keep this a little simple for anybody that is trying to follow along and not get too advanced with it. Let's see. Alright, so I'm just going to line that to surface and then use X, and I have my 45-degree on, so you can use spacebar to toggle that on and off. Let's raise this up and then right back down to where it meets. And then I've got it lined up with the outer edge, so it kind of will create a little bit of a lip inside. This isn't the same width as the wall. And then let's see, I'm gonna get rid of this, I think, or scoot it over. Yeah, we'll just scoot it over. Oops, not the whole thing. Alright, let's go in. We're gonna split this from the group. We'll go ahead and grab both of them so they're in the same spot. And split. Hit X, and we're gonna slide this right over just until they meet. There we go. And then Control X, and we will copy this. Alright, and let's get that just on the edge there. I like that. I like that a lot. That's really what I had in my mind. I didn't want to do 2 archways. And let's hit Control. Well, we're not in a group, so I'm going to hit I. We're going to select both of those and then hit Control X. If it doesn't let you, you can always merge as scenery, and that will often let you then copy whatever you have highlighted. Sometimes it won't. It just depends on what setting you're in. And I have a little bit of a gap there, but that's okay. We're going to line up on the edge first, and then we're going to scoot these over some. Hello, Ruby. We'll have to do them individually. So, got the left side. Let's move this one. It's a little bit off. There we go. Lined up. Awesome. And alright. So I've got that. I'm going to need a window in there eventually. Since they weren't lined up, that kind of tells me I didn't do it right to begin with. And it looks like we have social issues, so that means they've probably had babies, and we need to get rid of some. And that is the case. So woohoo, we get to make some money off our green iguanas here. So I'm going to keep the older ones for now. You can get albino ones, I think, of these. So we're going to sell those guys. But I'm going to keep the ones I bought originally for now. But yeah, if you let them inbreed, they will eventually, you'll get the albinos. I'm not trying to do that right now. Okay, so let's add another caretaker. They're not cleaning everything, so let's give a second one here. And I still do not have a veterinarian. I will not hire one until I need it, meaning I have a sick animal or an animal dies or something like that. So let's see here. Construction. To do right here. No, I don't want to do curves. Alright, let's grab this guy. Let's change it to a different color. Oops, I'm not right there. Usually it will, that's not touching, so alright, we'll double click, we'll get in that way. A lot of times if you just touch the building, it will say add to building. It is an option in the panel over here somewhere, but it never popped up. So you can also double click to enter the menu of whatever it is you're double clicking. So in this case, it'll bring me into the group. If you double click a path, it will bring up your path menu. If you double click barrier, it'll do the same thing. So let's put this down here. It's going to match the other building a little bit. Do I want to make that white? Or do I want to make it purple? It bothers me that it doesn't match the other side. I'm going to go with purple for now, I think. Yep. Purple it is. I have the yawns. It's been raining a lot here. That makes me extra sleepy. Alright. So, thinking about how I want to roof this, and I'm just really not sure. The options, whenever you do use curves, are very limited. Let's see. I don't see any curved roofs that go up in the aquatic pack. Okay, so I thought about roofs for a good 3 minutes, and it's dark now. So we're just gonna move forward, and I'm gonna go with the glass roof. Alright, so my animals decided they wanted to have a fit, so good thing I am recording this after playing, if you couldn't tell. But now my corgi, hi Ruby, decided he wanted to mess with one of the huskies. Hi Ruby. So let's get these glass pieces on here. Now there's a couple options. I can't remember which way I went. You could put in some regular roofing here, but the problem is right here on this edge, because it's a curve. If I had come in within a straight one, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Decisions. I think I don't want to do a full glass roof here. Doesn't go with what I have in mind. But goodness, Ruby, you're just having a party back there. All right. I skipped forward. I spent a lot of time scrolling around, so I'm gonna leave that for later. I know how I want to roof this, so for the most part, anyway. So we're gonna use this vertical wood plank. I forget the name of it. Can't see it. Let's see. Yeah, I got it right. Let's see. How do I want to do that? Put that there. How interesting do I want it to be? I think we're just gonna go. I don't want to. So that would be kind of cute. You could do that, and then you have kind of two dormers. That's one way to go with it, but I'm not gonna. Let's see. I don't want to do that, because that's going to create a different edge right there. And I need to add more walls, but I want to keep that open on the inside. So let's go with just the corner piece. And yep, we're going to do that. And then let's get the one that matches it. I think this is 1 meter. There we go. I should have kept that corner piece. Or, well, I can go straight up from here. We'll do that. Alright. Now, do I want to keep it the same? Oh my goodness, Ruby, you're taking words out of my brain. Let's see. What was that? I feel like I'm missing pieces here. So let's search by the name of it. And let's go ahead and we'll put the 1 meter Eve. Alright. Ruby's in a really good mood today. She's decided she wants to bang her toys around, which is really noisy. I don't know what's worse, her screaming or her banging those things around. And come on. And she's calling the dogs. Huh? Klaus looked. He fell for it. Alright. Roofs. What do I want to do right here? Come on. And where's the roof piece? It's hiding from me. There it is. So if you hold shift and scroll up, it will change the elevation. And it's not fitting. So I'm going to change the grid here. That didn't help. I really was trying to avoid going way down, because sometimes when you do that, at least in my game, it is really hard for me to get reset. Let's see. So where do I want this corner to end? I guess over here. That works. Yeah, we'll put that here. And let's get the 2 meter piece that matches. Why so far away? I really don't understand the game sometimes. There we go. And it's doing it again. Alright, I'm going to let that one go. And I'm going to copy this one. And that makes my life way easier. Okay. I cut out a little bit. I tried something and I didn't like it. So took it out. And we're going to come towards this from the other side and see where it lands. Alright, so not quite. Now I could go around and change the elevation on the other side and see if I can get them to meet. But I think I've got an idea. I think I'm going to put some glass over there on that side and kind of have like a roof window up there. I don't know what that's called in architecture, if it even has a name, but anyway. So let's match this one though and see where it meets on the other side. Come here. Alright, well, we'll delete this one. There we go, or copy. There we go. And again, you just hold shift to bring things up and down on the grid, or even off the grid. Control will take you left and right. Control X will copy with advanced arrows. Control D will copy the item itself, and it's kind of a free move. Alright, let's take that corner piece off, and let's highlight all of this right here. So Control, and since I'm in a group, I can just go ahead and click without using I. I brings you into multi-select. Let's see, I was thinking about, I don't need that down there. Well, I am. Let's take this off. And we're going to redo this over here. Grab this. And we'll go ahead and make this a little smaller, so it's not so tall. Alright. I could just leave it flat. I don't know. I don't really like that. Think on it. I'm gonna go over here. Let's see, let's find the piece. And we'll do that glass piece, I think, since I know I want to do that. So let's go find it. There we go. And can't see. Let's see, where am I trying to go? Let's see, we've got a gap there. So let's put glass right there. And I've got bamboo coming through the walls. I'll have to fix that. But for now, since the sun is up and I can see, let's go ahead and get this part done. Oops. No, I don't want that in the wall like that. Where is it? We'll go check it in a second. It might be actually on top of it. Alright. If it's not, I'll fix it. Alright. Oh, I've got one peeking out. So I'm going to need a different piece right there. Yeah, that one's good. It's not in the wall. Alright. So, I'm looking around, thinking about how I want to put all this together. So I have different elevations, so I'm gonna need a specific something over here. I'm just not sure how I want to bring this together over there, but let's go ahead and get these glass pieces up here. And hi. Alright, so again, I had a failed idea, so we're gonna go with these. My idea would have worked. I was using the non-grid piece, but I didn't like how it met the wall. And these are designed to meet the wall. So I'm going to put this in and make this even. So there we go. And we'll put one more in. Let's see, where'd it go? I hate it when it does that. Come here. And come here. There we go. Alright, so that meets the wall down there. Do I want to make that meet right there or leave it like that? I don't know. Or I could just take that guy out. We'll go ahead and fill this in over there. Let's see. Decisions. So for me, sometimes the building builds itself based off of the pieces that are available. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab that roof because it should match over here. We'll go ahead and put that piece in. I don't want to do that because then it's gonna create, I mean I could, you know, and then you could fill it in. I don't know, no, there's not a piece that does that. We'll go ahead and put this guy here. I'll need it on the inside no matter what I do. Let's grab this glass. Turn it. Let's put it right here. And then I'm trying to think about how I want to bring this roof to this wall in this corner here so I can get everything nice and covered. I'm gonna grab this and bring it down, kind of do what I did on the other side, and let's see what happens. Well, that works, I guess. Let's see. What does that look like there? Would need another one of these to fill that in. Come here. Why is it all the way out in space? There it is. Alright, turn. And you do push Z to turn, if you didn't know that. Okay, so this can go here. And then I need one right here. And then I will need use the glass, or I could close it. But we're gonna need this piece over here. There we go. Right there. Okay. So I took out a little bit of me just wandering around looking at my roofs, and to save time so that the episode is not ridiculously long, because it already is, I took some of that out. Nobody needs to watch me spin around the building and think. That is part of my process, though, is to just look around and make some decisions. So now we're just filling in this side so that we're done with the outside of this building. Come here. There we go. So to get a bigger piece, because that's a different angle. So the one up on the left is a 1 meter, and the one on the other side is 2 meter slope. So I got to use a different piece there. And I think I'm going to stick a window in here. Why not? Where are they? There it is. And turn the right way. And plop. Okay. I like that. Have a nice little roof window again. Goes with my other roof windows. And what am I going to put over here? I need roof over this guy so it kind of matches. And then I also need my eaves on this side too. So let's go ahead and get those in. Come here. Alright, Control D. And life should be easier. There we go. I have no idea why the game does that. It's so weird. And then come to the other side. Can't see. The bamboo's in my way. Oh, no. I don't want the whole building. So and then we're going to hit Control, grab all these plants, and I'm going to hit X so I can get my arrows, and we're just going to sink them into the ground. And then I noticed they were kind of in the building, so, I like that. You can just see the mirrors, the windows there. I was thinking to myself, those windows remind me a little bit of Amityville Horror. Just those two windows. The rest of the building doesn't. Now there's an idea. I could build that house somewhere. I like that house. It's a neat house. Alright, something for my notebook of things I want to do. If I played The Sims, I would totally build that house. I don't play The Sims anymore. It's been a long time since I played The Sims. Alright, so I did get an alert that we have an illness. No, not an illness. It was an alert that the vet had not visited in a long time. Well, that's because I don't have one. So we'll go ahead and put the vet in. They are expensive, so that is why... Ruby. So that is why I leave them out until the game makes me put one in. So it is time for the vet to come check these guys. So if one of them had been sick when I put them in quarantine, I would have got one then. Oh, I have a hole here. Let's see, let's fill that. Aquatic pack. I'm in roofs. I'm still doing eaves, so let's do that. That's why I moved the plants. Why? No. There we go. Boink. And let's raise that up. There we go. Okay. And raise that down. I need to remember to go back and fill that little hole where they met. Let's just copy this one instead of fighting. There we go. I still need to figure out what I want to do right here. I don't like that flat roof. I really don't. Alright. Since I have this, we'll go ahead and put one down. And then there's a corner piece, so I don't need to do the next side. So let's get the corner one. And there we go. I'll go ahead and put that one down there. I think I'm going to get rid of that flat stuff and go ahead and put a roof on it. So it looks like it's all part of one building. And I went with a 1 meter eave. So let's grab, come on roof. Grab that and then put one there. I mean, you don't have to use the 1 meter eave with the 1 meter elevation. Sometimes I'll mix them up. It does give the building a little bit of different look. And sometimes it looks really neat. Alrighty, so I need the corner pieces here. I think I like that a lot better. Corner piece, 1 meter. Where are you? Not it. Is that it? Nope, inverted. Where are you? There it is, I think. They all look the same sometimes. And you're not purple. Why are you not purple? Why isn't the color there? That's weird. I'll just have to change it after I put it down. And you shall be purple. Woohoo! Alright. Copy that piece. And we're going to put one right there. Where are you? Oh. Why do you do that? Come here. I'll do it that way. I should just give up and immediately drop it. Alright. Cut out a little bit more of me wandering around. Thinking about that other roof again. But I did notice I don't have a door right there. So let's put doors in. That's an easy decision. And of course, since I have snap on, it's wanting to snap way up there. So I'll just hit X and slide it down. And we'll do the same over here. X and scoot. There we go. Alright. Still thinking about that roof. Alright, let's go back over here. So I need a floor in here. Because I do want to blueprint this for you guys when it's done. And I do need some extra stuff inside here. I do have enough money now. I can go ahead and put in my workshop and this guy, research center. Because I do need to put in all of the animals from the last 2 DLCs, and I need to research for those, as well as with the new pack to get the building pieces. Before I started YouTube, I had a Australia theme zoo that I was working on, and something happened to it. I don't know what corrupted it, but I can't get in to that file anymore. And I thought it might have had something to do with the Southeast Asia DLC. I had been in the file when it launched. I live in the US, so a lot of times I might be in game when things launch or get updated. It may or may not have anything to do with it, but anyway, I lost the zoo. So I stopped playing franchise after that. I did start another one, I was heartbroken. So this is the first franchise I've done. I used to do a lot. If you watch the first episode, you can see I have mini zoos. Alright, so I'm going to turn the doors and the windows to all of these purple. And I'm going to cut that out because it's kind of boring to watch, I think. Seeing it once, you can go do that to the others. I do need to cover up this in here. So let's go back to construction and get my walls, type in aquatic right here in the search. And it took me a long time to figure out that the placement of these windows is pretty much the same as the shop front. So we're going to put that on here. There we go. And I need to also kind of cover up and provide rails around my second floor. Thinking about what I want to do up there. I had thought about putting in the roof to meet the roof, so to speak. I don't know if I'll use the same color to do that. We'll go back to that. Let's see. I do have a missing piece over here. So let's get that in. Come here. Oi, why all the way out there? Come over here. And this is why I usually will do the insides before I put roofs on. Okay, it doesn't want to. There it goes. Got it. Right there. And then I need to fill in that space. But let's see. Let's put this one over here. Oh, I've got it. All right. There we go. And then I need just a flat one right here. Where are you? Come here. Why are you all the way over there? And back one more, please. There we go. So just using shift and moving it around, trying to get it to get in the right spot. All right, what do I want to do right here? So I want to cover up the top of that. One idea I did have, I'm not going to do it, but I think it would look really cute right here, is to kind of put in a little roof atrium. And you could use some mulch, excuse me, there we go, and put that up there, and then use non-gridded pieces to kind of block it off so you can sink it down and maybe push it over a little. But I'm just gonna put roof in here for now. Maybe I'll go back later and do that. Y'all let me know in the comments if you made it this far in the video or happen to watch this part of it. If you think I should put a little plants up there instead of the roof, that would kind of make more sense. All right, there it is. So I spent some time wandering around looking at what I needed to do to finish off the inside. So I cut a little bit more out. I don't understand why I have to fight these pieces so much. Right there. Nope, back up one. There you go. And I don't understand why that doesn't line up. That's annoying too. Come here. I think I have the wrong size. I need the 2 meter one right there, not the 1 meter. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's sink it in, and let's see if I can see it and move it around that way. Let's push C and turn it. One more. There it is. Okay. All right, come here. It needs to be right there and up. There we go. Got it. Okay. So I've got everything filled in on the inside. And now I need, at least from the roof perspective, so now I need some rails here or little walls. I could just put a wall all the way up, but I don't want to do that. I want to kind of give this a little different feel, so you have visibility while you're in here. Let's see, I need to go this way. There we go. And we're going to put this to cover up the curb there. It would be really nice if the curbs did not show up in the air, because technically I'm not on top of a building, but whatever. Alright, so let's get that corner right here. Where are you? Come right there. Up one more. Oh, not right there. Alrighty, so another little quick edit. It was fighting me, so coming over to the other side, and we're gonna go from that angle. I think I'm gonna put one right here. Yeah, kind of make an archway as you're coming up the stairs. And I'm noticing there's a difference in the wall. Okay. I'll go back and look at that. Right now, I want a little bit of a curve here. That way we cover up the edge and we cover up the curb. So let's put one right here. And I spent a couple of minutes playing around with different ideas. So I ended up with a bigger piece, but I took all that out since this is already approaching the hour mark. So sometimes that is just what it takes, is kind of putting things in, determining if you like it or not, and then take it back out, put it back in, put something else different. All right, please give me, there we go. Aha. All right, so my curve is creating a little bit of a difference over there. So we'll have to put kind of a double wall. One's up against the building, and then one right there to fill in that little space. So let's just go ahead and do that while we're here. Maybe if I can get the right viewpoint to get the wall there. I hear it moving around. There it is. And shift down. Oh, well, right there looks good. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. All right. Yep, that looks fine from right here. Because it is inside, it's in between those two buildings. Oh, I didn't mean to go out there. Okay, so I need some floors and signs. So let's do signs. I'm gonna go with purple for all of them. Purple and gray. Alright, so this is my workshop. I think I want these to stick out from the wall as you go by. So I'm gonna use that wall to get the angle that I want. Use X to slide it around. There we go. There are some light brackets that make good sign brackets too. But for now, I'm just gonna put them on the wall like this. And then there's that one. And I just did the others exactly the same downstairs. So if you are following along, I just kept X on it and changed them out, changed the color. It's a nice little trick, so it'll keep everything the same height, and then just pushed it down the wall, and placed it, then changed it to the next one. Unfortunately, it won't keep the color. You do have to change it every time. These ones up here, oops, I just decided we're gonna put right on the wall. So let's get those in. Here we go. There's that one. And if you do want to make sure these are exactly the same height, you can push X. You can highlight that one, push X, and then slide it. But it won't snap to the same, I guess, spot always. Sometimes I have trouble if they get stuck inside the door. But it depends on how you want to be exact by height or how they are related to each other. Alright, so we have this left over here. I think we're done with that building, except it does need lights. This one over here still needs its roof. So next episode, we will finish off these buildings, I promise. We're going to... Oh, I have a rogue roof piece over there. Haha. Alright, so anyway, next Tuesday, we're going to finish off the other building, and we're gonna start putting in different barriers, and we're going to put in, hopefully we'll get to the red, I already forgot what they're called, the red lemurs, ringtail lemurs, red ruffed lemurs. Ugh, why can't my brain hold on to that? But anyway, I did notice when I was panning around, I do have one little bit of roof left on the other side, so we'll do that too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will have my first live stream this Friday, so make sure if you want to watch it, set a reminder. It's up there, 8 p.m. Central, this Friday the 23rd for the Kangathon, as well as I will not be putting out part 2, oh goodness, of the white rhinos. I will be putting that out next Thursday. My husky and corgi have decided it is rumble time. So, again, thank you for watching, and may the RNG odds be ever in your favor.